Hey everybody, welcome to Saving Greens Homestead. My name is Keisha, and if this is your first time watching one of my videos, I welcome you. You guys, that opening clip that you saw was the before of my garden, before when I first planted it, and right before the garden tour. And now I'm going to show you guys a little bit of the after. Look at this. Are you ready for this? Look at this. You know what? I was not ready. I was not ready at all for what this is. This is like a jungle. And it was cleared out prior to the garden tour, but it's been a month. So I'm going to walk around and show you up close look at what this garden, what it's like now. Look at him. He's out here. He keeps licking on my feet. And show you what it looks like now. But before I do that, I have some really cool drone footage of the garden area. So I'll be showing that to you first. And then I'll just walk around and just kind of give you a ground view of what's happening here. So I hope you enjoy. Look at my mimosa. So pretty. And there's flowers on here. There's a whole bunch of flowers on here. And I want to harvest these off of here. And there's a whole bunch of dried ones on the ground here. You guys, I got tomatoes ready. I'm going to take you on this side first, though. This is the shorter side. This is the bed I planted last. And so we've got a lot going on here. We've got corn and tomato plants and lots of grass that's going to seed that I got to get out of here. There's a story about this tomato plant right here. This one is the crimson, giant crimson from M.I. Gardner. And well, when I was going to plant this one in this bed, the stem broke off. And I still stuck the other half, not the root half, but the other half, the top half of the plant with the stem, stuck it in the ground and watered it up real good every day, and it rooted, and there we go. Tomato plants are very resilient. Look at this flower. Those flowers are pretty. I don't know all the varieties of everything that's here right now by heart, but I do have a cheat sheet, and so I will be doing a garden tour where I go through and we discover all of the different varieties that are growing here. But I'm seeing a lot of good stuff. Oh, and I have ripe tomatoes there too. You guys, there's ripe tomatoes everywhere here. And we're going to definitely taste all of those. I've got corn and beans, and it's just almost overwhelming, am I right? Because it's just so much. Look at that corn. That corn is way taller than me. And so are those sunflowers. Way taller than me. I got more ripe tomatoes over here. Whole bunch of them. Some daisies. Some more of these poppies. Feathery poppies. Black pansies in the background there. And overgrown, a lot of overgrown cherry tomatoes. This whole section was all cherry tomatoes. Look at that. It's crazy. I had sculpted and cut this pomegranate tree for the garden tour, and it's got new branches sprouting out. And growing. All of this was sculpted and cut back and nice. I didn't clear out the bottom though when I did it. I only managed to get the top and stuff done, but still, it looks way better than what it looks now. Now it's just grown all back in. More corn and sunflowers. And tomatoes galore. Tomatoes galore. Oh, I got a bud on here for my dahlia. That's nice. That's always beautiful. Check out these onions. Oh my goodness. They're huge. Wow, it's just so much to see over here. And I had a whole bunch of volunteer tomato plants in this bed. And in the middle bed, oh, there's some that are already in there. I see them. But I didn't get out here to dig them up so I could pot them and sell them. So they're just growing in here with all these other tomato plants, which is just crazy. Another sunflower growing up through the trellis. Now this sunflower, if you guys remember, this one was that big one that I saved. It was a volunteer I didn't take out. And look, he's all the way up there. He was beautiful. He was beautiful. He started out as a single head, and then all these other ones popped out, and they were just beautiful. But now It's past its prime. I got other sunflowers on the other side that are tall and that are starting to open up. So yeah, more tomatoes. This thing is loaded with tomatoes, and then there's a lot of them that are ready. I need to come out here and just start picking all of these cherry tomatoes. There's a lot. It was that I had some nasturtiums right here. I still see the plant. I still see some of the flowers back behind here. They kind of just started traveling into towards the middle of the bed instead of hanging off the edge of the bed like I wanted them to, like how this one is on this side. But it's okay. And now I'm over here where all of these hollyhocks, I got to get these all chopped down because I do not want the seeds everywhere. And every year I mess it up and I end up with seeds everywhere. Oh, I lost one of my tomato plants right here. He got disease and he died. Look at that. He's still got some green stems, but all the leaves are dead and dying. So he's not going to produce anything for me. That's sad. I don't know which tomato plant that is. I was looking forward to it. Look at this one. All these flowers in these clusters. All this, man. And mimosa. Right here just looks like a little jungle. Oh, look at that. The zinnias. That salmon pink zinnia. So pretty. Yeah. And then I've got my figs and apples. They're hanging in there. No apples on my Arkansas black yet. I saw some flowers, but no fruit this year. This is hanging heavy. I didn't even get to get out here to do anything to any of my apple trees, so there's a lot of worms, and you can tell that there's worms because you can see the little holes that they make. I wasn't able to get out here and care for it. So this year I'll just take what I can get. Oh, I got ready apples. Look at that. Those are Anna's apples. They're ready. Some are rotting. Let me see if I can get in here so I can show you this. You guys see that split, that break in that branch? I'm going to show you what caused it. He is laying right over there. My little orange attitude Maine Coon kitty jerk face. He's something else. I was standing over here enjoying, looking around in my garden. I still wasn't feeling good, and there was 2 hummingbirds that were fighting each other right above this tree. Sonny was on the other side of this container on the concrete. He saw them 2 hummingbirds fighting. He decided he was going to launch himself in the air, try and get them over the top of my apple tree, landed on that branch and broke it. The branch is still alive though, because it's been weeks since that happened. Branch is still alive, but yeah, he broke that branch. So I'm out of a branch now. Oh, I got a whole bunch of figs on this one too. My orange tree started putting on leaves. That's good. Before I got sick, I was supposed to repot these, the orange and this lemon, which still has fruit on it, but it dropped all its leaves, and I think because it was just stressed, because it needs a bigger pot. And so I was gonna do that, but ended up getting sick. So, but yeah, there's my little jungle. I come out here and I see dragonflies flying around and butterflies flying around and everything. Like volunteer sunflower plants here. My sweet potatoes are doing good. I got the slips for these from His and Herb's High Desert Homestead. I think that's right. I'm going to put the name on the screen. I think that's right. And you guys got real familiar with that peach tree in the previous video. This peach tree isn't doing good. When I got sick, I was in the process of getting this bed prepared for me to plant in, and so I turned the water off over here, and he's suffering. He's not getting enough water. Some of the fruit are all wrinkled up. You can see that they're all wrinkled up. So, and his leaves are limp. He's getting some water because I turned it back on, so you can see the dirt is black there from being moist, but it's just not enough water for him now. And I got more tomato plants over here. And they got tomatoes on them. I wish I could have shown you guys this garden before, when right after we cleaned it up and had it looking really nice for the tour, and everything was leveled. I mean, there was no grass or weeds to speak of that were taller than 1 inch. So all of this was cleared and nice, but things happen. Life happens. My blackberries actually put on fruit, and I wasn't able to get out here to pick any of it. There's some that might still be edible on here, but my first year producing, and I didn't even get to try it. Hopefully it'll bloom some, put on some more blooms and stuff, but I'm not sure. There's a lot of apples on the ground here because these apples are ready to be harvested. A lot of them are, and they're big. So I'm gonna have to get out here and harvest what I can off of there while I can, and then wait for the other ones to get better. So moving on to Tomato Row. Tomato Row was beautiful and was doing good, but I started having water issues. So, I got more tomatoes that are ripe. Look at those down there. The tubing that I have connected here for the drip system, the tubing keeps popping off out of the connectors, and well, it popped off down on the other side there. So this side wasn't getting watered, and it suffered, and we didn't know, and I was sick, and we didn't know for days. And so it kind of stalled everything, and kept it from growing super healthy. Man, I got all kinds of tomatoes down in there. Let's see down in there? But, yeah, so it kind of messed up some of it. Like it didn't produce as well as it would have if the water didn't mess up. So I'm gonna have to, just try and deal with the losses and try and get this all healthy again. Look at that big tomato. Look at that. That thing is huge. It's bigger than my hand. I'm not going to stick my hand under there to show you because, there's probably spiders in there. But look at all these tomatoes that are ready that I need to get out here and get. Wow. It's my crepe myrtle. It just exploded in growth. I was supposed to trim it back, but I didn't get a chance to. And so it's big. Oh, the water just came on. Well, that's a good thing. Now I can make sure and see if it's getting over here. Oh, it is. It's dripping. I can see it dripping. All of these tomatoes got sun scald on them. So, over here, since it's not hooked up to water, oh, there's Susie. She's coming out to see me. Hi, Susie. I haven't seen my tortoises in a long time. Wait, that's not Susie. Wait a minute. Is that Susie? I think that's Susie. That's Susie. I haven't seen them in a long time. And we got their area cleared and stuff, but I just been sick. This tomato died because there's no water going over here. That tomato died. I had planted a gourd over here and it didn't even grow. I'm surprised all this stuff is still alive because it's not hooked to any water. I have to come out and hand water it, and I hadn't been doing a good job of that since I've been sick. Okay, so this is the pomegranates, both trees, and arch garden all right here. I'm only going to show you part of this side here of Tomato Row. Oh, look how pretty this sunflower is. Oh, wow. That's beautiful. And look at that one. And then there's this one. I have to get some photos of these. And there's tomatoes. They're not in the best condition, but dang it, they still gonna taste good. The ones that are good. Like these ones, like this one here. See them? That one looks good. This one looks good. Look at how pretty that is. That is so pretty. Chickens. Hey, girls. More ripe tomatoes. Oh, this is a big tomato, but it got sun scald. Look at that one. He's big, but he got sun scald. So yeah, I got more all the way down, more tomatoes. And then I planted squash. So the squash could go up the trellises, but that didn't happen. Well, this one kind of did a little bit. And I trained the other one down at the end down there to go up, but I couldn't get them all. I don't know if you guys can see the difference in color of this ground here. Yeah, you can. That's a water stain. That's where that tubing broke off, popped off. So everything on this side still got a good amount of water, but from this bed all the way down, it didn't get any water. He's still watching me. He doesn't go far from me when I'm out here in the garden. Anyways, you guys, I hope you enjoyed this up close look, and we'll get in more depth and detail on what's what and what varieties are what growing where. But I just had to give you an up close look at this jungle back here and show you the difference in how it looked before, and share with you an aerial view. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you in the next video, and as always, God bless.